we have arrived. Hey, Amanda.
Hi.
Hey, sure, McMurray, what's happening? We are here. We're going to be playing some Magic. I'm going to be playing one of my favorite commanders besides Lightpaws, who I'm not allowed to play. Lightpaws is the deck that I bring out when I'm like, oh, okay, that's what we're doing. It is a disgusting, disgusting pile of cards. What is everybody doing? Welcome to the Blunderdome, where I play Magic with my Bird app friends. I have some wonderful guests that I love to hang out with here. I'm glad to have them all back for some more Planechase. If you don't know what Planechase is, it is this wonderful alternate deck of cards I have over here that says Planechase on it. Each Planechase card is a different location of the Magic the Gathering universe, or Doctor Who universe, because I've got them all mixed up in there. Each plane is basically a world enchantment that will affect the whole entire board state. It also has a power on it. When we roll this wonderful planar die, let's see if I have any. Oh, where are all my planar die at?
All right, Esme. You gotta fuck off, kitty. I love you.
As the queen of Planechase, I have like a billion planar die, and apparently I have one over here right now, so it makes me wonder where like the other 9 are. Anyway, this is the planar die. We may roll it once per a turn as a sorcery. It is basically the planar symbol, which is a 1. All the other sides are blank except for the 6, or the planar chaos symbol, or the 69 symbol. If we roll the 69, the power of the plane will go off, or the chaos will ensue, and it basically is a power that kind of corresponds to whatever plane you're on and whatever world enchantment is happening. There are also phenomenon cards in there. The phenomenon cards are basically instants that just go off instantaneously when we roll there. Hey Sue, what's happening? The phenomenon cards, once we...
Phenomenon.
Phenomenon! Okay.
Come on, Esme. You gotta go, kitty.
We got this. When the phenomenon goes off, after we're done, we'll go to the next plane. If anybody wants to roll their own, they may. Otherwise, I'll roll it for you. 1 for plane, it will go to the next plane. 6 will go and have chaos ensue. As I said, you can roll this once per turn as a sorcery, but you may also pay mana to roll it as well. Hi, Tom. What's happening? Causing trouble, I see. Gonna have some chaos starting during the first main phase, of course, because Planechase needs more chaos, right?
Yes.
Of course it does.
Tom's gonna friggin' redeem that shock to get vengeance on me.
Tom usually shocks me is what ends up happening.
I was like, Tom's not in this pod. Does that make me the Tom?
I don't want to be Tom.
Tom and I are twins.
I used to... Tom's gonna get mad at this. I used to use his name as a verb for not finishing something. Yeah, he used to get so mad at me. I was like, you Tom that movie, huh? I love you, Tom. Anyway, what else is happening? We're going to start with a Fractured Power Stone up in our command zone. I can't find mine, but I will put it over here during the time period where all these wonderful guests tell us what they've got going on in the world. So we're going to start with Uncle Russ. What's happening? Throw your links up
Hey,
there.
everybody.
Make sure you follow. And I'm going to find a Fractured Power Stone.
Hey, everybody. How's it going? I'm Uncle Russ. You can find me here on Twitch on Saturday and Sunday mornings doing some arena content. I will, now that theater season is over, I will be getting back to Commander. So look for that on Friday nights. I am playing Astor, Bearer of Blades. This is an artifact weapon deck or vehicles. It's equipments and vehicles. I don't know what it does. I know that sounds really weird, but like I said, I was explaining to friends beforehand that I went through all my multicolored cards, basically found a legendary that looked cool, and then built around it using EDH Rec. So I have zero idea if this works, and I'm here for it.
I love it. I've never seen an Astar deck. I've got it sitting aside because I was going to put it in dog meat, but then I was like, I can't find a home for it. There were so many other things I wanted to put in dog meat, so... but I was like, this would be really good in there. Equipments have...
Sorry.
I gotta do something fun with it. I don't know. Vehicles... I like vehicles. I just want to have a whole entire vehicle deck. There's just not enough good vehicles.
Well, that's why you use you start with the Katori Pilot Prodigy from Kamigawa, and build off of that. Yeah.
Yeah, forget the Shurikai.
The fuzzy butt is Esmeralda.
Hi, fuzzy butt. I'm always here for cats. I am always here for cats interrupting magic games. But thank you very much for joining us, Russ. Hey, Cooper, what's happening? Second time this week.
I know we're on 2 out of 3. Hi, pals. My name's Cooper Leaf across all social media. You may know me as the Rat Colony Friendship Bracelet Guide out of MC Chicago. And yeah, sometimes I also stream very chill video games late at night.
I know. You gotta
Who are you playing? You're playing...
Right. I am playing one of the new Thunder Junction pals, Doc Orlock, Grizzled Genius. I call this my anywhere but there deck. Essentially, I'm gonna try to plot. I'm gonna try to play from exile. I'm gonna try to suspend stuff.
Wonderful. Do some foretelling. Yeah. I feel like...
Yeah, that's cool. I want to do something similar.
Yeah.
So...
I want to see this. Like, I definitely with, I feel like Wilson and the Doc could be best friends.
I figured just a bear playing a bear.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
That's amazing.
We've got our wonderful hype man. Does all sorts of things for us in the community here. What is happening, Greg? Bioinfomatter.
Yeah, so that's me. You'll mainly find me on Twitter. I cross post my hype to threads and Blue Sky when I can. At least it's like difficult to do multi-platform stuff. So Twitter's got the most traffic at the moment, so I still have to kind of primarily do it there. But yeah, so that's what I mainly do. I do. I do box breaks and things like that. I haven't been good about posting it all, but I did post all my stuff for Thunder Junction already. So there's stuff in my Twitter feed and there's stuff on my YouTube channel. And other than that, I get to guest in games like this. That's how I get my gaming in. I don't have an LGS, so I've only ever played over Spell Table. So I got started with Grubblethorn as my brother-in-law. I got into it because of him, and he eased me into it, and now I get to get some games in. So I'm doing my Magus Lucia Kane deck here. So and I have a Modfly to go for it. And so cool. Essentially, I can tap it for mana, and once that tap is there, it sets things up so that the next time I cast an X spell, I can copy that spell. So it means that the X that I pay into that spell is preserved when I copy the spell. So I'm trying to do ridiculous X spells, and I'm doing things where like I'm trying to make extra copies so I can get more than just the copy, and things where maybe I get to make non-legendary copies of Magus and be able to get multiple activations. So there's all kinds of things I'm trying to do. It usually starts off a little bit slow to build up and get it out, but then once I start casting X spells, then it's danger time.
Then we know we're in trouble. We're like,
yeah.
We're like, value? Don't like it.
Yeah, and I just updated it. It's like really tight of like I couldn't make. It was very difficult decisions to get in the Thunder Junction cards I wanted.
Yeah, that's. I just upgraded Ashnod, which I will be playing Ashnod the Uncaring. It is a aristocrat sacrifice deck. This is my creature version, because I have 2 Ashnod decks. I just updated it with a bunch of artifacts from Thunder Junction because there was some stupid stuff in there that I was like, oh, I wonder what this would do if I did this. Okay, so we're gonna see. Which one am I playing? I'm playing. Okay,
Whichever one you found.
This is the creature one. I'm like, wait a second. I get them confused because they both have different Ashnods, and I'm always in there. I'm like, is it the retro frame one that's the artifact one? I'm like, I don't know. It's one of them. I am going to randomize us 3 times. Unless I end up in the first spot, in which then I will do it an extra time, because I don't like being first on my own streams. Okay, that is a hand. We're going to get this wonderful Planechase deck, which I have shuffled beforehand. And also the Fractured Power Stone, because I didn't explain the Fractured Power Stone for everybody. It starts up in the command zone as a companion piece. We pay 2 mana for it. It will become an emblem. Doesn't get interacted with by any cards when it comes in or out, or just hanging out there. You can pay the 2 for it. Becomes an emblem. You can tap it to make colorless mana, or you can tap it to roll the planar die an extra time as a sorcery. I'm still trying to figure out. I'm sitting there. I'm like, how do I give everybody a TARDIS? It's like, do I just make the TARDIS a companion, or just put it in the middle and everybody just gets a TARDIS during their turn? Just so that the plane changes every single turn if somebody violates the TARDIS. You can never have enough Ashnod, right? I'll probably end up making a 3rd deck at some point. So we are going to the Storm Cage Containment Facility. It's on an unknown planet. Each creature card in your graveyard has Escape. The Escape cost is equal to the mana cost plus exile 3 cards from your graveyard. Whenever chaos ensues, detain target creature an opponent controls until your next turn. That creature can't attack or block, and its activated abilities can't be activated. It's an old Ravnica ability, which I don't think they've brought back recently. Okay, I have a hand. It has cards in it.
Gotta go.
I've got the lands, so I can play. So if everybody has a playable hand, I guess we can get this started.
Let's get this party going.
Now there was chaos stuff to resolve.
Oh god, there is chaos stuff to resolve. Blast your Tom. So everybody's going to start with a treasure, and then we'll also have a rampant growth, so everybody will start with a basic land on the battlefield tapped. So we'll just start with those and get those out of the way. Supercharged.
Oh, what do I have in my...
I'm like, do I have basics in this deck? Maybe? Do I want to... I think I want a island? That sounds good. Sounds like a thing. Man,
Taking up planes.
I mean, I do have basics in here somewhere.
That's what I was saying. I was like, I'm like halfway through my deck and I haven't seen a single basic. It's like, I at least have 9 of them in here because I have 3 of each basic land. I've learned my lessons. I once had somebody freaking use Liliana Dreadhorde General, used her main ability like on the first turn somehow. I don't remember how that happened. It was horrible. Killed all of our things, so I had 2 lands and 1 creature and 1 enchantment out, I think, and I still almost won that game. Somehow I came back. I was like, that's silly. I don't know what's going on, but I'll just keep rolling with it. Double sleeve decks are the worst. my hands are too tiny for this. There we go. So we are currently at the Storm Cage Containment Facility.
Okay.
Which...
Okay, so do I get to untap this, or does it...
we're just going to... For everybody's first turn, we'll just keep it tapped.
Okay, sure. Then I will draw. And...
Treasure time.
I will put out a Rejuvenating Springs. We've got 2 more opponents here, so I will pass.
Nope. Draw for turn. I'm gonna play a Hidden Cataract and pass turn.
Draw. Well, now. Play a Plains. I'm very sorry for what I'm about to do.
That's always something I like from somebody starting their turn. Especially their first turn.
Soul Ring, and I stop there.
Don't want to anger the class.
No, I didn't expect to have an extra land to start with, so like I kept a nonsense hand, so this should be interesting.
I love it.
And I pass.
I'm gonna play the Sunken Hollow as my land for a turn. It's gonna come into play tapped. And then I am gonna roll to see if we can leave this place, because it's not helpful right now. Chaos will ensue. I shall detain nothing, because there's nobody out. I shall pass my turn. It's nothing cool like getting an Eldrazi or anything.
Or goats.
Yes! We've started on the goat blade before. It's fantastic.
Training Center. And I will tap to get the Power Stone out. And I will tap it to roll the planar die, just to keep life interesting.
Sounds good.
Nothing. I pass.
Until I find somewhere that I like, I just keep rolling.
Untap, draw for turn.
That's like, careful what you wish for.
Yeah.
Hit one of those cursed planes.
There are some that have killed me, so I've learned my lesson over the years.
Before I do anything, I will roll. Nothing. Okay. Land for turn will be a forest. And then I am going to tap 2 and a green to cast Fertile Footsteps, the sorcery portion of the Beanstalk Giant. I search my library card for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield, and then shuffle.
I like that card. I don't know
And
why.
then the Beanstalk Giant will go on an adventure.
I like all adventure cards because it's like getting 2 spells. So, like in my adventure, deck, I've got like 150 cards instead of 100 cards. That's great.
Tra la 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 la.
I am
Fun
going
adventure.
to pass my turn from there.
Okay.
Okie day. I'm gonna untippity tap. Draw. Oh, hells yeah. We're doing that. Play a Thriving Bluff tapped. From there, we're going to pay 2. No, we're not. We're going to pay 3 and crack a treasure for red. So it's white 1 and a red treasure for an Bakal.
Oh.
Anim Bakal, whenever I attack with a non-gnome creature, put a +1/+1 counter on Anim Bakal and create a number of gnomes equal to the number of +1/+1 counters on Anim Bakal. I am then going to tap 2 to play my Fractured Power Stone. I'm going to roll to get the hell out of here. Nope. I'm going to tap the Power Stone. And we're going to do it again. Yay! Chaos ensues. I blow something up, but there's nothing to blow
You
up.
get to actually you get to detain a creature that an opponent controls, which is nothing.
Which is nothing. So nothing gets detained.
Nope.
And we move on.
The planar TSA has not stopped anybody.
I will pass my turn.
I shall untap. Draw for turn. Let us.
TSA is why I will never ever fly to a Magic Con.
It's not great. Even though they always just let me through, because I usually have I use my quiver as my purse, as my carry-on, so I could just carry it and all my stuff inside it. So I'm like, I don't like you guys messing with my stuff. And I've seen them mess with other people's stuff, and then I get pissy about that, and yeah. I'm like, dude, they were being very mean to Tom's cards. And I had just gone through with a quiver, so I was like, it's the same exact goddamn thing. It's like, why did I get through, but he got stopped? I don't understand this. Okay, what am I going to do? What do I want to do? Okay, there's the things I should do and the things I shouldn't do. So let's tap 1 and 2. Let us play the Fractured Power Stone. It'll become an emblem down here. And then let us lose a life, because Mana Confluence likes me to do that. I'm going to pay 1 blue. I'm going to play a Mystic Remora. It's got a Collimative upkeep of 1. So I got to pay 1 extra each time. Otherwise the spell goes into the graveyard and I have to sack it. Whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, I get to draw a card unless they pay 4 colorless mana. Which is pretty cool. For me.
Uh-huh.
Not for everybody else.
I was going to say, enjoy your cards.
Yeah. I like me some cards. Okay, we're still here. I tried to leave. Okay, I guess that is the end of my turn. I will pass.
Untap.
Hand sanitizer, Tom. Hand sanitizer. You know, that's why they stopped you.
Well, I know last year, coming back from Vegas, someone said when they got stopped by TSA, they actually explained it, that when a quiver or any sort of thing,
it was me, probably. C4?
goes through, yeah, they think it's either, like, C4 or, like, just literally a brick of Coke.
Yep, that was me.
So...
Because they're talking to the white guy. He's like, yeah. He's like, oh, this happens all the time. Like, he's like, new people who don't know, they see it and that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Which I get, I guess.
Yeah, but do they have to be so rough with the cards?
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, friend. Those cards there are probably more than your monthly salary.
Yeah. That's like usually the decks that I have in there. I'm like, yeah, be careful there, sir.
So here's the free roll for the plane.
Okie dokie.
That was nothing. Okay, so then that changes my strategy. I think. So do I get greedy or 1, 2?
You know, times like this, I can't help but think of the immortal words of Gordon Gekko when he said, "Greed is good."
Mm-hmm. Okay, so rather than trying to be flashier with this one, I think I've got enough to just do what it needs to do. So, okay, so 2 green, 1, 2, 3, and my treasure 4. So that's an X of 4. Open the way. So this is one of the ones from Aftermath, I think. The little, dinky pack set.
Micro set.
So X can't be greater than the number of players in the game. So there are 4 players in the game. I reveal cards from the top of my library until I reveal X land cards. Put those onto the battlefield tapped, and the rest in the bottom of your library in random order. So does that stick?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, no response.
So with that sticking, we'll go 1, 2,
That's so good.
Value.
Yeah,
Aftermath had some bangers.
Yeah, because it's just
4. Okay.
yeah. Well, I feel like Aftermath, because not very many packs were opened, eventually will be worth something because there won't be enough singles of certain cards that are actually really good.
This is so it's definitely a good card. So the only outlier I had was a Flooded Grove. So that's one of those like put one in and then get 2 of the pair of colors that you want out of it. So those are all coming in tapped. So it was a ramp. It was a ramp turn.
Yeah, it was.
That was some ramp.
Yeah, that's so good. It's like I just kept this hand because it had a new card in it that I hadn't played yet.
All set?
Yep.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw for turn. Cool. I will play a nice island. I am going to tap a blue and a green, and I'm gonna play my commander, Doc Orlock. Spells I cast from my graveyard or from exile costs 2 less to cast, and then plotting cards from my hand cost 2 less.
Nice.
And with that, I will use Doc's ability to tap 1 and a green and plot this Free Strider Commando. Eventually, when it ETBs with 2 +1/+1 counters on it if it wasn't cast or no mana was spent to cast it. Yeah.
The infamous Centaur with Spurs.
Yeah.
On itself.
So that's just
Plotting is so weird because it's like, hey, this is what I got. This is coming.
yeah. Eventually,
It's like,
but you don't know when.
Warning, this will happen sometime.
at some point, maybe. Who knows? I might forget it's there. I'm gonna roll that planar die.
Oh yeah, you guys cast spells.
Mara,
I forgot.
Did you get your draw off of my?
I didn't. I did not. And would you like to for the bear? I assume not.
Yeah, I have no mail left.
Nope.
So
Try your turns. I got chaos, so I get to take control of a creature.
You get to detain a creature, so that creature can't attack or block or use activated abilities for one turn.
Absolutely detaining.
Patel there.
Yeah, the gnome lady.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
How long is she detained for?
Just a turn.
Just one turn?
Yeah, so it just rolls around. Let me make sure. Yeah, until your next turn. So when it gets back to Cooper's,
I will pass from there.
Alrighty. Okie dokie artichoke.
detained.
Also, yes, Tom, that is the Jordan LeBlanc Birds of Paradise playmat.
Yeah.
So cool.
I'm going to play a Fabled Passage for a turn. I'm going to go ahead and crack it. I'm going to get me a Mountain because I can't seem to pull one.
Blasted Commander.
I have 3 lands, so that comes in 4. Or comes in untapped. Sorry. I got to shuffle real quick. Alright. So now, I'm going to pay 2. A white and a red. And play Astor, Bearer of Blades. When he ETBs, I look at the top 7 cards in my library. I may reveal an equipment or a vehicle from among them and put it into my hand, put the rest on the bottom in random order. And then equipment I control is equip 1. Vehicles I control have crew 1. 1, 2, 3, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6.
Man, he is really good for dog meat. I don't know. I don't know what to take out.
Critter vehicle.
It's at like a point where I feel like it's perfect.
Let me get Scythe Claw.
Oh.
Randomize my cards before I put them on the bottom. Alright, that goes to my hand.
Yikes.
Yeah.
You don't want to get hit by that.
No, we don't.
Nah, it's fine. It's fine.
Not the problem at all. And I assume you're not paying for your commander. my tax.
Oh no.
Oh, it's
absolutely not.
Oh, it's non-creature spells. My bad.
Oh, okay.
I should read cards properly.
Here, you're about to draw a card anyway.
Okay, excellent. Now I'm not cheating. Excellent.
Blazing Sunsteel. It's an equipment card. Each equipped creature gets +1/+0 for each opponent you have. Whenever equipped creature is dealt damage, it deals that much damage to any target. I roll the planar die to get GTFO. Nope. And I'm going to pay 1 to equip it to Astor. Making Astor a 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it opponents or players? Each opponent, so 3. So Astor is a 7, 4. And then I'm going to pass my turn.
Everything is scary. Do I want?
Nah.
That accelerated quickly.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
Nice, fine.
Tap for a colorless and pay my Mystic Remora tax, I guess. I'll draw for turn. I will. Do I want to play? Let's put out a Urza Saga, which it is a saga. It is also kind of a land. The first part of it is I get to tap it for colorless mana. Second part, Urza Saga gains pay 2 colorless, create a 0/0 colorless construct artifact creature token. With this creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact I control. And then on 3, I can search my library for an artifact card with mana cost 0 or 1 and put it onto the battlefield and then shuffle. So that will be my land for a turn. I feel like I need a creature or something because everybody else has one. Do I want to crack my treasure?
Probably.
Yeah, I don't really want to, but I guess I am going to. I tap 1, 2. I'll lose a life from the confluence. We're going to tap all the manas that are Grixis, and then we're going to crack this robot treasure token. And we're going to play Ashnod, the Uncaring. She has Death Touch. She's a 1/4, and whenever I activate the ability of an artifact or creature that isn't a mana ability, if one or more permanents were sacrificed to activate it, you copy that ability. Choose new targets for that copy. I have too many cards in my hand, which is always wonderful. We will try to leave this place. We will not leave this place. I gotta discard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. What do we want to get rid of? Not really anything. Don't want to get rid of either of those. Ugh, that's really good. Should have thought more about this beforehand. Do I get rid of that, or do I get rid of that? Okay. I'm gonna get rid of this Field of Ruin, and then I will pass my turn.
Alright, untap.
Does say we get another treasure.
Oh, treasure time!
Treasure time.
There we go. You know what?
And potentially. Okay. Well, first off, see if the plane's going to change. If that could, like, destroy what you were planning to do.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Nope. No luck with that. So then I got to see if I can preserve that mana to try again later, or let's see. What do I want to do with this turn?
Thank you, Tom. I was pretty sad about it. Did a hard time drawing this little robot guy. This mech.
Oh, I thought it was like the Iron Man Mark 1.
It does kind of. I made a little guy. I was like, oh, yeah. It's a giant Iron Man suit.
Three.
See, now I have to see Iron Giant.
Yeah, it does. Iron Giant is pretty good.
I just don't feel like crying.
Okay. So I'm
Damn
counting
kids'
3.
movies. It's always got to be a sad part.
Shadow in the Warp. So now there's another tax on non-creature spells, except it's pain. So, so when people cast, when opponents cast their first non-creature spell each turn, Shadow in the Warp deals 2 damage to that player.
Excellent.
It only happens once a turn, but that's the extra tax to pay attention to now. But what it also does is it allows me, for the first creature spell I cast each turn, cost 2 less to cast.
Such a good.
Which means that.
Hey, what's going on, Daddy?
For 3, with a red and a green and a blue in there, I can get out. First, I'll put out this in case. Well, it's there in the spell table, but if you needed to click on it,
Yep, I got it.
then there's Magus out now.
Thank you.
The fancier version.
One day I can I'll be able to afford a Modfly altar because they are so cool and worth every penny.
And now what I'm going to do, 1, 2, 3, 4. I am getting greedy.
Oh yeah, you didn't pay anything for the warp spell?
No, I didn't. So you will get your draw off that, and now I am attempting to cast Sakashima as a copy of Magus.
Yeah, that's.
So I'll put my other Magus on top of Sakashima. So now I've got 2. I've got 2 copies of Magus out.
Nothing bad is happening here.
Yeah. So now we reach the combat phase, and at the combat phase, I get to put counters on things. So each Magus will see the other Magus and give it a counter.
Love it.
I don't have haste, so I can't do the tap for mana thing to do expels and plus them out of mana. So I think that's enough for 1 turn. I pass.
Okay.
Shenanigans are primed.
Yay, Nanin Pakal is no longer detained.
Draw for turn. All right. Land for turn will be a Mosswort Bridge. It has Hideaway 4, which means I get to look at the top 4 cards of my library, cast 1 into exile. That seems nice. And then
Hideaway is always a great mechanic until you whiff.
the rest of the button.
Yeah. I've definitely had that happen where I'm just like, oh, okay, well, I guess I'll put this 1 mana spell under here. Like, it's like, now it's not worth the work.
I've had it pay off though, so
Yeah.
it's fun.
It definitely pays off more than it misses, but it just like such a.
It's a freaking plane. No.
Still here.
Plane has got a hold on us.
Yeah, we're still on the first plane. We just want to leave.
Yeah, I needed the mana to get my second Magus, so I couldn't roll twice.
I understand.
Okay. I'm gonna tap 1 green and cast my exile, which is Vivian, Champion of the Wilds. I can cast creature spells as long as they had flash. That seems nice.
That does seem nice.
And then and then her +1 is until my next turn, up to 1 target creature gains vigilance and reach, and then -2 is look at the top 3 cards of my library, exile 1 face down, and put the rest on the bottom in any order, and for as long as that remains exiled, I may look at that card, and I may cast it if it's a creature card. So I'm just gonna tick up 1. I will give Doc reach and vigilance, I guess.
Now he's Wilson almost.
Almost. No trample. We have Wilson at home.
Yes.
Alrighty, and then I suppose I'm gonna pay 1 and roll the planer die again.
Still here.
Gosh darn it! You know what? We're gonna pay 2.
Oh, yeah. I will draw
Roll
for
it
the
again.
for that Vivian draw. I will.
Absolutely.
Gotta remember.
Still nothing. Oh, okay.
Oh, and Vivian counts as a non-creature card, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's a
yeah.
planeswalker. So.
So you get 2 damage for that.
Oh yeah. 'Cause it's
Oh, that's
the warp
right.
thing.
Oh. That's just on the first one.
Yeah, just the first. That's it.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna deplot this Free Strider Commando too, then, and it'll get 2 +1/+1 counters. So it's a 5/5, and I will pass my turn.
Alrighty. Attack. Draw. Oh, that's pretty cool. Alright. Here's what we're going to do. You can play Demolition Field for turn. Pay 2 white to play a Pure Steel Paladin. It says whenever an equipment enters the battlefield under my control, I get to draw a card. I believe I will not pay the tax on that, Amara. So if you would like to draw your card, enjoy.
It's a creature, so I'm good.
Non-creature
Yeah.
spells. Well, here, I'm about to let you draw a card.
Woo!
2, 3, 4, 5. Skyclaw.
I will draw it.
Okay.
I get a 0/0 Phyrexian.
And 2 damage.
planned on it.
You're like, taxes.
1, 2.
Taxes.
All right, and then trigger Pure Steel Paladin, draw a card. Groovy. Ooh. Yeah, all right. Let's time to GTFO. I am going to lock... That commando is a 5/5.
Which one?
The 3-star commando is a 5/5, right? Because it came in with
Oh,
two
the commando, it's a 5/5. Yep.
All right, Doc Arlocks, only 2, 3.
There are 2 mages over there. Or mages.
Right.
Oh, Blue Lord
Okay.
just redeemed Planechase. So after you've made your decision
thank
of things, we will leave.
I am going to... Ah, shit. All right, yeah, I'm going to block... I'm going to do one of the Magi.
And then...
Not what I wanted to do, but that's best for the table.
So we're going to go to a comb. Players may cast enchantment spells as though they have flash, and whenever you roll chaos, destroy a target creature that isn't enchanted.
Okay, I love you.
That's scary.
This is us just going to bed.
Scary, scary, scary. Because nothing is enchanted out here right now.
No, I left Tuvasa at home.
Yeah, you would have been okay last game.
Hmm. All right, I'm going to move to combat.
Welcome to combat.
I am 5.
Heidi ho.
All right. Magi scare me, and I'm playing aggro, and the best part of, or the only creature removal in aggro is player removal. So with that in mind, and only that in mind, I can't attack. Bio, I'm going to swing at you for 7. Triggers an Impa Call. Put a +1/+1 counter on an Impa Call, making a gnome. I'm going to have the gnomes, because it's tapped and attacking, so I'm going to have the gnome go at Vivian.
Okay.
What's the power on the
So
note?
you're
1/1. It's a big one. You'll probably kill it in the time it's going to take me to draw it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna I'm gonna
Smack.
block it with either of my creatures.
Still drawing it.
Yeah.
All right.
You'll need it for
So-
later.
Absolutely. And then I'm going to go ahead and... Did I draw my card? I drew my card. Let's...
so it's 7 commander for me if I take it.
Correct.
Okay. It's 7 commander. Yeah, I was thinking. I was worried that the Scythe Claw was in play.
Yeah.
No, not... well, it's in play, but it has Summoning Sickness. See, what's this plane do again?
Players may cast enchantment spells as though they had flash.
And then, when chaos ensues, you destroy target creature that can't be...
That
Yeah,
is
isn't
not enchanted.
enchanted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is everything is out.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to wait till second main then. Yeah, so that's where we are. Cooper blocked, and then Astra does not have trample. If that helps in your decision.
Oh, I just took the damage.
Okay, cool. In that case, I move to second main, and I'm going to tap my Fractured Power Stone because I don't like this place either.
We're leaving.
We are moving on.
Where are we going? We're going to Valor's Reach. Whenever your team attacks with exactly 2 creatures, those creatures gain double strike until end of turn. So if you attack with just 2 creatures, they get double strike. Whenever chaos ensues, untap up to 2 target creatures your team controls. If it's the main phase, there's an additional combat phase after this phase, followed by an additional main phase. So this is the battle bond world.
This one. I like this world. I am going to go ahead and pass my turn.
Okay, dokie. Untap.
On your upkeep, Amara, we do have a couple of redeems.
Oh, hey, I am Squirrel. What is happening? We got a raid as well. So we're gonna have
Squirrel.
We're gonna have a scry 1. So everybody will scry 1, and then we will draw a card. Thank you, Tom. What is happening, everybody? So I will scry before I draw, I guess.
I am going to scry before I draw. Also, scry is put 1 on the bottom, right?
Top or bottom.
You can either leave it. You can either leave it on top if you like it.
Yeah, no.
I guess
that was booty.
And then I will draw my card for turn.
And then I'm going to draw.
Oh,
that's even bootier.
I have too many cards in my hand. I know that's a silly thing to complain about, but
time to tutor for that reliquary power.
Yeah, I know. Where is it? I need it now, please.
And another raid coming from Jackal Costume.
Hey, what is going on, Jackal Costuming? They were playing Jackbox. I didn't have enough time to play beforehand because I was like, ooh, I want to play Jackbox.
Jackbox is so fun.
It's one of my favorite things to do. Like, for New Year's, we got a whole bunch of people from the community together, and we're just playing that instead of Magic for the evening.
Do that. That's a great idea.
Yeah, it's fun. Like, because so many of us all play with each other so often that it's just like getting together with friends and just having a good old time. I'm not going to pay for my Mystic Remora. It's going to go to the graveyard this time. So, what is going on, everybody? We are playing some Planechase right now. There's some silly stuff going on everywhere. I'm like, how do I defend myself is what I'm thinking right now. Because there's things I want to play, and then there's things I am probably going to have to play. First, let's see if we can leave this place, because I don't have 2 creatures, so they're not going to get double strike. Chaos is going to ensue, and I can untap up to 2 creatures. If it is a main phase, there is an additional combat phase. Oh, great. So I have 2 combat phases with Ashdod. Excellent. That does nothing. I guess I could attack twice, I guess. That's a thing.
Do it. Smash faces.
I appreciate it, Jackal. I gotta actually go in there and check and see how many are actually my ad thing, because I have not actually checked. I don't know what's going on there. Okay, let me see here. Let me tap some manas. Let's tap... Do we just do that? Yeah, I think so. We'll tap 1, 2, 3. Actually, we'll tap this. We'll leave our Fractured Power Stone. We'll lose a life because of Mana Confluence. And we're going to play Mishra, Tamer of Makfawa. It is a 4/4. Permanents I control have Ward, Sacrifice a permanent. And each artifact card in my graveyard has Unearth. And it has an Unearth cost of Rakdos and 1. So I can bring it back from the grave. What terrible things shall we do tonight? Thanks for stopping by, Jackal. I appreciate it. Oh, we have a Scrooge McDuck. Everybody gets a treasure. Whoop.
Olive.
Treasure time, treasure time. Ugh.
I have 3 Korok seeds. I only need 897 more.
Oh, what should I do with these 2 treasures? I gotta do something, because I don't want to discard as many cards as I have in my hand right now. I mean, most of them I discard are probably going to be lands, but do I do that or that? I guess we'll do that. We're going to crack the 2 treasures. Bloop. which oh yeah, it's a mana ability. I forgot. Altar of Dementia. What's an artifact? I can sacrifice a creature. Target player mills cards equal to the sacrificed creature's power.
Yes. That won me a game once.
Yeah, it's one of the ways that this deck could actually win too, because it doubles the triggers.
Mm-hmm.
So I have 2 combat phases. We're going to roll through combat phase 1. Oh, we have another redemption. We have Planar Chaos is going off. I have 3 combat phases.
Jeez.
Part of me is like, do I just attack somebody? I guess I can just go to my first combat phase. Russ.
Well, you have 3, so that means you can attack each one of us.
That is true. I shall attack with Ashnod, the Uncaring, at you, Russ. This is a 1/4.
How big is
She has Death Touch, and she's a 1/4.
Death Touch and she's at 1/4? I guess I'm taking 1 commander damage.
Yeah. I have never won with combat damage with Ashnod. We will go to main phase. I will untap and have another combat phase. Part of me is like, do I want to keep doing this, though? How big is the match? Oh, she's just a 2/2. Okay. Bio, I shall come at you with Ashnod, the Uncaring. This is the most attacking she's ever done, I think.
Good job, Ashton.
Oop, she's going to untap herself.
I'm just going to take my 1 right now.
Excellent. Woohoo, we got there. All I have to do is 20 more damage to each of you. Fear me. I'm going to tap my Fractured Power Stone during my 4th main phase. Let's see if we can leave this place. We're still here.
I like this place. It's
It would have
silly.
been so funny if you
to get a
rolled
4th one and be like, now I have to attack again. Okay, so I am out of mana. I am out of silly things to do, so I'm going to pass my turn.
Obsidaddy says we get to leave, though.
Woo, we're leaving. Okay. Where are we going? Okay, the Is It Steam Maze. Whenever a player casts an instant or sorcery spell, that player copies it. That player may choose new targets for the copy. Whenever you roll chaos, instant and sorcery spells you cast this turn cost 3 less to cast.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, Is It Scientist? Let's see what you can do during your turns. I will pass.
Oh, this is not going to be pretty.
Let's go, Red Mage. Do.
Oh, I got a discard, so what I want to.
Which card?
5,
Discard.
6, 7, 8, 9. So we get rid of a Fabled Passage, and I will get rid of the Steam Vent.
Okay. So I will untap. And I will draw.
Oh yeah, I take 2 damage from Altar of Dementia being cast because of shadows.
I will put down a Scalding Tarn. I will pay the life. And I will go get a mountain, I think. Mountain. Shuffle. Okay. So I am not going to roll the planar die.
Yeah, I wonder why.
This is my plane here.
Yeah, you have so much mana already, and I'm just like, oh my gosh.
Yep. So how can I just do it to excess? Okay. So So it's whenever. Okay, whenever a player casts an instant source of other player copies it. This one. Okay. So if I just, so I need 1, 2, 3. Need red. Yeah, mana math.
That's always fun. I'm like, okay, I need this mana for this. I need this mana for this. Hey, infinite tokens. What's happening?
6, 7. Okay. So this is still detained until it hits Russ's turn again? Is that the deal?
Yep.
Okay. So I am going to tap Magus. And that's going to get me... I forgot. It's 2.
Bio has been detained.
Yes, it would be even grosser what's about to happen if... okay. So that's tapped. I have two floating there.
Oh my god, it's gonna copy 3 times. Or 2 times.
I'm going for maximum impact
maximum
here.
effort.
Yeah, so okay, so that's red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So with an X of 9, hell to pay.
It doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
So hell to pay is it deals X damage to target creature. Create a number of tapped treasure tokens equal to the amount in excess damage dealt to that creature this way.
Yep.
And how much did I say it was? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. Yes, it was an X of 9, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, what happens is that so with this is going to get a copy. So there's a copy of it on the stack. But then I am going to pay 3 for display of power. So this can't be copied. So this won't be copied itself. But display of power is this spell can't be copied. Copy any number of target instant or sorcery spells. You may choose new targets for the copies.
Excellent.
So I've got the original spell, the copy, and then a copy of each of those. So a total of 4, right?
Yeah, 4 9 damages just to throw around.
So it's 4 9 damages. It's for creatures. It's not to the face. But it means I've got the potential of getting treasures off of it.
So many treasures.
So, what are the worst offenders? So how big is that Scythe Claw?
That's a 1/1.
It's a 1/1. So yeah, I'm hitting the Scythe Claw.
So you'll get 8 treasures. Okay. We'll just start keeping track here.
Yes, I think so. I think that deserves its own infinite token for that.
Yes. The hell to pay treasure token.
Okay, so there's 8 so far there. Then okay, and that's number 1. Let's see. How big is that? You got a Mishra?
I have a 4/4 Mishra, but you will have to sacrifice a permanent if you target.
Aha. Oh, so you're protecting yourself a bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Okay. How about... So there's the commander. How big is the Anam Pakal?
Oh, she's only a 2/3.
A 2/3. So so 6 more.
So
I'll get that. Let's see, the dock is a 2/3. It doesn't have any other buffs on it.
Nope, that's it.
And the centaur is bigger, right? It's like
This is a 5/5, yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So dock. There. Something else. It's sacrifice a permanent?
Yes, it is sacrifice a permanent.
Treasures are permanents.
That is true. Treasures are permanent.
Yeah, no, I was greedy and I spent the treasure to maximize this other stuff going on. I'm just wondering if I need all of my lands or not.
I mean, with that many treasures, yeah.
Because I'd like to be fair and spread it around. But yeah, so like all of your stuff is protected that way. Yeah. So, but is it the thing that's giving it?
Yeah, Mishra is the one that's giving it to everybody.
Okay.
I mean, with all those treasures, do you really need the shadow and the warp on the board?
That's true.
Yeah. I guess that's the most likely thing to deal with. So yeah, so I'll do that and get rid of the Mishra.
In response to you sacrificing that, I am going to sacrifice Mishra to my Altar of Dementia and mill you for 8.
Okay. Okay, so I don't get any treasures off of that.
No treasures. No treasures, and you lost 8 cards.
2,
and you lost a land.
4.
I apologize.
6, 7.
Don't apologize. He deserves this.
Yeah, so this was one of the new ones I added. That it would have been nice to pull off.
Billy.
Okay, so that was a lot of fun stuff that went into the yard. So, and I thought I was doing something nice on top of the damage I was doing. But no. So I've got 20.
So many treasures.
Yeah, that's 20 treasures.
Where's my Sigardian Avenger? It's in here somewhere.
So I've got 20 treasures. Does that allow me to do anything else?
But who plays red and has a dockside?
Yeah. I do not have a dockside in here. As cool as that would be.
I am going to use...
Megan, it was completely sincere. Completely.
Down to 17. I'm going to attempt to Song of the Dryads, the Scytheclaw.
I am actually very okay with that.
Because that's just scary.
Yeah.
It's a colorless forest land.
Yes.
So it doesn't tap for green, it's just colorless?
No, it's a colorless forest land, but it's a forest land, so you can tap it for green.
Okay.
Yeah, you can treat it like a forest. So this is
I mean, it kind of looks like a tree already.
that.
Forest Claw.
Would have been better for me if he had blown it up.
That's
Look at these
enchanted.
wonderful infinite tokens. Yes, the Sardian Avenger is who I meant.
Okay. So yes, that was quite the turn. Let's see. I moved to. That was all like without combat.
Yeah.
But I'm. So when it's detained, how much of it is it just like it's phased out, or is it like
no attacks, no blocks, and it can't use its activated abilities.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
So
So it will still have its one ability during combat, I do believe.
Oh, so a triggered ability would still work?
I do believe so. I don't think it shuts off.
Yeah, triggered ability is different from activated, so it should be fine.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will put a counter again on each of those, and then I will pass.
Okay.
With my 17 treasures.
Yeah. I mean, that was a pretty cool turn.
Yeah. It's the kind of thing I was hoping to be able to pull off, so I'm happy.
Hell to Pay looks like fun. I don't know where I would put it in. I'm sure I have something horrible I can do with it.
So I messed up people's board a little, but everybody's still in it.
Yep. I like that you have a reminder to roll the planar die.
Yeah.
It's
before I
understand.
play my land. We're leaving.
Woohoo! Where are we going?
That nightmare can't happen again.
Oh, okay. So if effect would create one or more tokens, it creates twice that many tokens instead. If the effect would put one or more counters on a permanent, it puts twice that many counters on the permanent instead. If you roll chaos until end of turn, whenever you tap a land for mana, add 1 mana of any type that land could produce. Double it all.
Essentially, it's like a Parallel Lives.
Basically. So the Selesnya Loft Gardens is where we are.
Cool. Yeah, Selesnya, it makes sense.
Yeah, here's a bunch of stuff.
Right. I heard you like tokens.
We do all the things here. Even when it makes it bigger on the screen, it should at least turn it sideways.
For turn.
I agree.
Yeah, between planes and battles, like if there was like a rotate option.
Yeah, like it does.
Yeah, I've got the separate option, and if you look it up in Scryfall, you have to do the include extras thing to see them, but then they'll show up horizontal.
That's too much work.
Yep.
Okay, what do I want to do?
One of the cool things is you get double the counters for your planeswalkers.
Mm-hmm.
When they're already in play?
Yeah, it's if an effect would put one or more counters on a permanent. Because of the gardens. Because...
So it's a doubling season.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. Cool. What do I want to play? You know what? I'm gonna... There's a blue and a green and commander taps to bring Doc back out. And then I'm going to pay 2 to foretell this card.
Oh.
Dun. I like foretell. It's just like
Shrouded in mystery.
yeah, like you just have it out there, and sometimes nobody wants to do anything because they think they know what the card is.
Right? It's I'm not playing black. It is not Haunting Voyage.
Yeah. Or the white destruction one. I forgot what it is.
It's like I think I've got like one foretell card in this deck.
Alright, I'm gonna go to combat.
And hi, Infinite Tokens. I was all wrapped up on my turn.
Yeah, deep in the tank.
Bio, I'm gonna swing a 5/5 at you.
Hey. We'll take 5.
Cool
I've got
beans.
coming. 2, 3, 4, 5. Non-commander. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Actually, I would have picked up Vivian. As long as everyone's okay with a little rewind, just
That's
so
fine. Yeah.
that has
Or vigilance.
vigilance instead. Yeah. I will. I'm gonna. No, we'll. I'll just pass turn. We'll stay at this plane for a hot second.
Okay. Sounds good.
I like that idea.
Your gnome lady is gone. It's fine.
Oh my gosh.
Is she though?
She would have been getting
For right now.
Is she gone forever?
Play a mountain for turn.
I don't know. Does Boris have
Reanimation?
Yeah.
You're about to find out. 2.
You know, I never see anybody play Resurrection. Which
2
is
white.
which is a 4-mana reanimate. That's for white, which is
1,
terrible.
2. Play Sun Titan. Whenever Sun Titan ETBs or attacks that may return target permanent card with CMC 3 or less from the graveyard to the battlefield.
What have you done? Why did you say things?
It would have happened no matter what.
Would it have happened?
We have been hoist on our petards.
Quick, someone redeem Planechase.
Oh no.
You're like, combat! I'm there!
One, 2. Play Ace's baseball bat. It's as long as a quick creature is attacking and has first strike and must be blocked by a Dalek, if able.
Damn it. All my Daleks. I do want to
Okay,
make an
1.
Ashnod deck that's just Nazgul and Daleks.
I'm going to attach it to Aster, making Aster a 7, 8, 9, 10, 4. 10, 4, good buddy. With first strike.
4. 4.
Then we're going to go to combat. And Bio, you scared the shnikes out of me. I am so sorry that I'm about to like swing at you like this, but like, I'm sorry. Like, wow.
10.
I'm swinging 10 commander at you
Oh.
with first strike.
Okay.
Trigger an Impa call. So I'm going to choose to do the triggers I got to put the +1/+1s on a Impa call first. So she gets 2 +1/+1s. Thanks to our plane. And then I create 2 gnomes. But wait, thanks to the plane, I actually create 4 gnomes.
You know,
Nerm.
actually,
That are also tapped and attacking. Let's spread these out a little bit. Actually, no. Let's not spread them out. I'm going to send all of them at Vivian. All 4 at Vivian.
Gnomes.
So 4 1/1s.
4 1/1s. Nothing major.
I will block 2 of them with Doc and the Commando, and then take 2 off of Viv.
Yeah, we're gonna have a gnome problem here soon. Especially if we can't get off the plane.
What happens when chaos ensues?
Chaos ensues, you get double mana, basically. So every time you tap a land, it'll tap for 2 of whatever mana you feel like.
Oh, that's interesting.
So if it can make blue and black, it can make blue and black. Or an extra. Yeah.
What would you do if 4 small gnomes were running at you looking to attack?
I would be terrified.
Megan, I took about 4 years of karate lessons. I have a bad back now, but I'm pretty sure I can still kick hard enough to make sure they know the business.
I'm pretty sure I've smoked and had that happen.
Yeah.
Just
yeah,
sitting in
man.
my yard, laying there going, oh shit, I'm dead. These gnomes are gonna get me.
I'm going to attempt to. Your thing is no longer detained. Bio. So you can block with it if you'd like.
You've been let out of the detention center.
Because we haven't resolved that yet. I didn't know if you took the damage.
Yeah, I was trying to decide. Because it was so much commander, I marked it, but
I would almost block, just because that's so much damage.
no, well, I can do more than that, so
You do have 17 treasures.
okay, so you were going to get your gnomes no matter what, right?
Right.
So what I've got to do is add 10 back for myself, because I'm going to do the obscuring haze.
Nice.
Obscuring. You have two
with
commander.
obscuring haze.
Mm-hmm.
With obscuring, well, no, only one's the commander, the other's the copy, right?
Yeah, yeah. I was just.
So with obscuring haze on the stack, you're going to gain some life back because I'm going to swords the OG, meaning you no longer have your commander. I think I can do that, right?
I don't.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So what would happen is obscuring haze is on the stack, and technically he's not paying it. But if you swords it? Swords is going to resolve first.
Oh no! Wait, you know what?
Casting
I'm not
is
going to swords it. I'm not going to swords it because that's not doing what I think it's going to do.
Yeah, that's
So,
already
like,
cast, so he's it's still
Yeah.
free
Yeah, I got
because
it.
it
So
saw the commander on the board.
right, I was trying to stop it from actually. I thought that with
Yeah.
the commander on the board, it's that's what was the impetus of stopping the damage. So I was like, I'll be clever and like get rid of your commander, but that's not going to
Cool
work.
beans.
So
That means Viv goes back up too.
oh, and I get 2 gnomes back.
They're alive.
All right, so in that case,
That was a bit too far on the damage for me to sit on.
Everybody lives.
oh no, it was. It's 10:30. It was absolutely meant to kill you. With all due respect and love. Second main. How many creature spells does everybody have in their graveyard?
In my graveyard, just one.
1, 2, 3. 3.
All right, cool. Gonna pay 2. Oh no, that's only does 1 mana. You know what? Let's roll the Fracture Power Stone and see if I can double it.
May as well.
May as well, right? Nope. And I am not going to pay... You know what? No, because that's stupid. I will stop there. Oh wait, no, I didn't do my free roll.
In the Blunderdome, I expect everybody to do stupid things all the time.
So I'll do my free. That was my free roll. Now I'll pay to tap. I forgot that I got a free roll. Yeah, still does not ensue. I'm going to stop there.
Okie dokie. I will untap.
Well, I'm almost in top deck mode anyhow. So, although I made my big move, it's going to depend on what I draw.
When I go to third step of Urza Saga, I'm going to tap it for a colorless mana, so I have a colorless mana floating. And I'm going to go find an artifact of 1 or 0 mana, which... do I grab the one that I really like? That's not a Soul Ring? Is it going to be all the way in the front of my deck? Probably.
It's your top card.
Probably is. And I don't want to look, because I'm like, it definitely is going to be the top card if I look. But then I'm like, oh, it's probably going to be the top card anyway. You know what? I think we are actually just going to do that. We'll grab a Soul Ring. Surprise! This is one of my cards that I actually kept from my original collection. I kept all my Soul Rings. And then I was like, oh, now Soul Rings just the thing that comes in Commander decks. Okay. I guess I kept the wrong cards. Let me shuffle. Got that one colorless mana floating about. Do we want to roll and see if we get double mana? Probably. Okay, so I'm going to draw my card for a turn. Going to roll my free roll.
More importantly, hopefully we leave.
Yeah, I kind of don't want to be here, but also I'm like, what am I going to... There's not a lot I can do about that right now, so...
I'm all good with stay. I just don't care if we leave now because I got my benefit.
Yeah, that is true. I'm going to play a swamp as my land for the turn. I've got that colorless floating. I'm going to tap for 3, and then 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. I'm going to play a Tessian Mindbreaker. Whenever it attacks, defending player mills half their library, rounded up. It also has Unearth and can come back out.
I'm going to stop you there.
What?
I'm just going to sword it and you can gain the life.
I am going to sacrifice it to my Ashnod's altar. And I will have you mill 12 cards.
Damn it.
I know. This. Oh, we're being clever trying to do things about your stuff.
Yeah,
Amara,
I'm like, here you go.
Arid Mesa, Plains, Swiftfoot Boots. That's 3. How many do I mill? 10?
No, 12.
4 Wyeth. 5 Plains. 6 Warden of the Inner Sky. Gee, thanks, Amara.
You're welcome.
7 Embercleave.
I mean, you did try to sword my creature.
10 Plains. 11 Sword of Vengeance.
It seems like an egregious overreaction.
It is.
You're touching my stuff, I break a you face.
I don't know if you've ever watched the show AP Bio. Cracks me up.
Oh, yeah.
Like, Dennis, or that plays the main character out there, that just overreacts to everything. It just goes over the top with whatever he's doing. That's it. That's how I feel sometimes when I'm playing Commander. I'm like, oh, you want to kill my creature? Mill 12 cards. I'm going to lose 1 life from my mana confluence and make a black. And then I'm going to tap my Fractured Power Stone, and I'm going to play a Priest of the Forgotten Gods. I can tap it, sacrifice 2 other creatures. Any number of target players each lose 2 life and sacrifice a creature, and then I add 2 black mana and draw a card. I shall pass my turn.
Tap. Draw for turn. Okay, so we're the doubling thing is still in play.
Yeah,
right?
that it is.
So I think what I have to do is I have to.
Oh my god! If you would have done that hell to pay on here.
Yeah, yeah. I was doing the hell to pay and having both of them ready to go, and yeah, that would have been too much. So I'm going to move to combat. I'm going to put 2 counters on each of them because of the doubling, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So this will go up to 4, and this will go up to 4. Then I will 5. 2, so for 5, so I get a discount of discount of 5. So 2 and 2. Okay. Here's 2 green, and then 2 more for Great Henge.
Nice. Man, I need to put some stealing stuff in here so I can steal people's great henges.
Okay. Unfortunately, so I am going to tap it for 2 green that are going to go away, and I'll gain 2 life. But I am fresh out of X spells, so I am. There's not a whole lot that I can do. So now it's a matter of whether the doubling is too dangerous to make it back around to Russ's side, right?
Yeah.
So I will do my free roll.
We're leaving.
We're leaving.
Damn it.
Let us Planechase. Oh my god, we're going to the Stronghold Furnace. If a source would deal damage to a creature or player, it deals double that damage to that creature or player instead. Whenever chaos ensues, Stronghold Furnace deals 1 damage to target creature or player. Yeah. That's a thing.
Let me think
I'd
about
rather
that
go
one.
back to the doublers.
Yeah. Like I would rather more gnomes come out.
Source would deal damage to does double the damage.
Blasted
Yeah.
furnace of wrath.
So I will tap the Power Stone. We'll try and re-rack this.
Woohoo.
Nope.
No Planechase.
Oh, you're sitting on 17 treasures. Keep rolling.
This is where the treasures come into play.
Oh, well, no, I still got untapped lands as
Yeah.
well. So that's the thing that now I
Yep.
can
Now
just
it
pay.
costs 2.
You'll pay 1, and then you'll pay 2, then 3, and then 4,
Okay.
and then.
So I'll pay 1. We'll try it again. I got us into this mess. I don't know if I can get us out. Nope, not on that one. 2. Yes.
We're leaving. Where are we going?
We're leaving. Is it worse or better?
It's not great. If we're going to the Wind Riddled Palaces, players play with the top card of their libraries revealed. You may play the top card of any player's library. Whenever you roll chaos, each player puts the top card of his or her library into his or her graveyard. So, I have a command tower on top of my deck.
I have a Mind Stone.
I have a deep analyst.
I have a forest.
worries me is that you have 17 treasures, so you basically can play any of these spells that are on top of our decks.
Okay.
Oh, Planechase. You're so silly.
Okay. So let me look back at what people have. So you've got a command tower.
Yeah.
Oh no, but I may play it, but it's not like a free play.
Yeah, like if
Is
you've
it
already
cast or play?
if you've already played your land for the turn, you can't play it, but you could play a land off of somebody's library.
Yeah,
if you wanted
I
to.
haven't played a land,
So you could play your own land off your library too if you wanted to.
Yeah, that's true.
This is like a Bolas' Citadel almost.
Basically,
Okay.
but for all the decks. That lets you draw a card. No, that's branching evolution. Okay, that's different art for branching evolution. I thought it was.
Many players library. So okay, so I have, so I can. This is cool for now. So I can start. I can play my own stuff.
Yeah,
right?
you can.
Right.
So there's 3. Get myself branching evolution. Mana reflection.
we leave the doubling playing, and you're like, you know what? I don't care.
11. Mana reflection.
Regenerate elephant or mammoth. That is not the correct card.
Yep. 3. So I didn't have X spells to go, but Unbound Flourishing. Nexus, which is basic lands you control have tap, add 2 colorless to spend on X spells. Reap the Past. Okay.
I don't like this place no more.
This ended up being a good move for me. I haven't tapped my Magi yet because I didn't have X spells to use it on. So I'm tapping them both.
I think it is a cog, Megan. Looks like a cog.
It is a cog because, like, to
No,
me, the
it's-
gnomes on the
I always think World of Warcraft.
well, no, like the gnome picture on or the gnome tokens, that's what they look like, is like weird cogs.
You do.
Okay. Random. Whenever you cast a permanent. Okay, so that's not a permanent spell. That won't do anything special yet, so it's just straight up what it is. Okay. If I do one. Okay, so 2 of these for the colorless. 2 of these for the colored pips. And then 4 has the X. and there'll be 2 copies. So I can get 12 cards back from my library. So is it okay if I just shuffle and take the first 12? Or do you want to do it?
Works for me.
That's probably as random as it's
Yeah, I was gonna say. Unless you're some kind of magician.
Yeah.
Or take 6 from the top, 6 from the bottom. Whatever.
Yeah. I trust you.
Yeah.
We're just playing for fun.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there are only 2 cards left in my Obscuring Haze and Scalding Tarn are in my graveyard.
Okay.
Then the issue is that now. Okay, I've still got 4 left. Okay, an Echoing Equation. Gone. Got 13 cards in hand, though. I don't have any of the max hand size stuff going on. So I'm going to have to make some selections on what I keep. Now this. Choose target. Okay, I don't have anything that's giving haste. So that won't do what I want it to do. Okay, so I am going to need to discard. So, what is most important? I can pass if you want me to just do my discard while we're moving on.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, that is turn. Okay. Yes, let's do it this way. Land for turn will be this forest that I can play off the top.
Okay. So Yavimaya Island, Parallel Lives open the way, Shadow in the Warp and the Mountain are going in the graveyard.
You had a full hand.
Okay, for the sake of that, well, no, once.
But I'm definitely kill on site now. Oh.
Hello, arch enemy.
Bio is most definitely the problem.
Yes. Absolutely. Okay. Let's
See if I have my Grubble tokens on hand or not.
4. Okay. 2 blue, 2 green, I'm going to play my Foretell, which is Alrun's Epiphany.
Thankfully, it's not going to be 4 bird tokens. It's just
It would have been so many birds.
I know, that's why I was like, damn it, when we left.
Like, I'm gonna make so many birds. Hey, Snapcaster, what's happening?
So there's 2 birds, Alrun's Epiphany. So I get 2 birds, and then I get to take an extra turn after this, which is nice and fun.
That's amazing.
I
am the danger.
Yeah, I'm gonna see what I can do. 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get Beanstalk Giant off of his adventure. Power and toughness are equal to the number of lands I control, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he's an 8/8. Taking my 2 treasures, and I'm gonna cast Reality Shift on the Sakashima, aka Magus.
So what's happening?
Exile target creature, its controller manifests the top card of their library.
Which, we know what that is. I guess that is a 2/2 creature now.
Okay.
Which, I don't know if you can flip it to its other side. Because it is...
Yeah, you would have the option to flip it while it... Well...
Yeah, because it is a creature on the other side.
Oh,
Either way, it's a 2/2 creature.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, so so for our purposes here for this game, I put it in the deck for the echoing equation side. But, yes, because the idea was suddenly all of my, non-summoning set creatures are now Maguses, with the Sakashima legendary rule thing out. Okay.
Okay.
So now it's an Augmentor Pugilist on the other side. But for now, so that would be a 3/3 Trampler.
Well, it's just a 2/2 creature because it was reality shifted. So
yeah.
I'm gonna -2 Vivian to look at the top 3.
So you got rid of the Sakashima one, is that
Yeah.
it? So
Yeah.
And I
So
think
the
we get to see all 3 too because of the...
Oh, that's fine.
Analysis.
It's Osgood, Fibblethip, and a Quantum Misalignment.
Oh, I gotta get another Quantum Misalignment.
And then exile 1 face down for as long as it remains.
So this is
down.
exiled,
And
and
it's the creature.
I've got a Beast Within on top of the library.
So I'm just gonna exile the Osgood. Top of my library is a Protean Hulk.
So, what happens with an instant like this on top of the library in the plane we're in? Because it doesn't.
Anybody can
So
cast.
anybody could decide. So it's like a bidding war of who says I'm it.
Whoever said it first, I guess. Yeah, it's mine. Or Beast Within.
Well, it doesn't say you may use any mana of any color to cast it. So I
Right.
would imagine that you actually has to be somebody that can rock green mana
Yeah, so treasures or green mana.
or
Yeah.
treasures.
Okay.
So-
I will go.
Because I'm thinking that I should use it just so that it doesn't get used on me. is the deal.
I mean, that's not a terrible assumption.
Yeah.
Right. So it would be up to Cooper to decide to do something against me. But I kind of like don't want that threat sitting there. And I do have treasures left.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna move to combat, second main, instep, and then I have my second turn. So at any point, if you want to beast within, like, but second turn, I get to untap lands, right, for second turn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I've never cast a second turn spell. Very exciting.
Well, congratulations. I've only done it like once or twice. Most of the time it gets countered or
Okay.
So Amara still has the... No, you don't have the ward
yeah, no more words.
the no more ward stuff going on.
No
So I'm
more.
trying to think what the biggest threat is on the table for a beast within.
There's some bad stuff out there.
So second turn land would be an island.
That giant's getting awful big.
Yeah.
2, 4, 6, 8, 9.
I mean, between the giant, Aneem,
And
Sun Titan, my stuff.
Aneem's not really that much of a big deal right now.
Yeah, not right now.
yeah, but she can pop off real quick.
I mean, I
She
think
would
I have
probably-
to...
She'd probably be the beast. I would suggest
Which one?
the Aneem,
Mm,
because those
Don't
gnomes.
be hating.
Because we all know Russ is gonna go after you probably his next turn.
yeah,
So that
that
would
does
like,
make sense. Yeah, so...
he's the threat to you.
Right. So I think we'll do that. So that's 3. Cost 3, so I'm down to one treasure left.
Is that
See, now
exile or
I'm the-
destroy?
It's destroy.
Yeah, destroy and you get a 3/3 beastie.
Cool.
Beastie boy.
Zoanthrope is on top now.
Oh yeah,
That's
I
such a
can.
cool
Let's
card.
see.
I love the Warhammer cards.
I'm going to.
The orcs had new stuff come out this week.
These are from the Infinite Tokens contest a while back.
Oh,
I
awesome.
never erased them.
I love it. Tentacular.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That is a wonderful monster
1,
token.
2. I'm gonna play Protean Hulk off of the top of my
John
library.
Wick.
Uh-oh.
Protean Hulk. That's never caused any
And
problems.
then
Fifle.
I'm gonna tick Vivian up once to give the Beanstalk Giant Vigilance and Reach. And then I'm gonna go to combat and swing a 9/9 Beanstalk Giant at Russ.
Does it have trample?
No.
Then I block with the beastie.
Sounds good.
The Beetlejuice worm.
Hmm.
Wow.
There's a lot of fun tokens in there. Yeah, I gotta just step my game up.
Oh, you do some pretty sweet stuff yourself. Yeah.
But with that, I'm just gonna pass turn. Pass my 2 turns.
Boba Fett.
Alright. On tippity tap.
Death Head Moth.
Draw for turn.
Is that a folk singing tree folk?
Yep.
That's what it could be. Beast. Those are wonderful. A tentacle.
Oh, forgot to untap that. Alright. Oh, this is hard.
I know, we all have such good board states right now.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't know what to do and who the problem is.
Well, the problem is bio.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter what our board states look like, the problem is bio.
What does a nautiloid do again?
It does things, don't worry about it.
Yeah, it does.
You know, I am going to play a command tower for turn off of Mara's deck.
Don't play my command tower.
Well, I need the mana.
There's a shipwreck marsh. I just put that command tower in there. Remember? I told you I forgot to put a command tower in my deck. Now I still won't get to play it.
Womp womp.
But look, you got a land. You
I
still
did.
got a land, right?
I did get a land.
It's actually the land I wanted.
Now see?
But that's okay. Alright, so I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring in a Nautiloid ship. It's a 5/5 with flying vehicle. When an ETBs, exile target player's graveyard. Bio!
Mm-hmm.
You may exile all your shit.
You been bajooked.
Bajuku bog.
Yikes.
It's a Bajuka ship.
Yeah, Bajuka ship.
Are there any creatures?
I have my
in
manifested creature.
Alright, cool. Alright, so 2 things happen.
Well, if there's any creatures that were in that exile pile, you can cast them. That's why.
Yeah. But only when I deal combat damage. And it's not cast, I just put them in the battlefield under my control. It's a lot worse than you think.
Yeah.
So, hang on. When equipment enters the battlefield, it's just equipment, not a vehicle.
There was one creature in my graveyard.
Cool.
Oh, is it from that you? No. So, actually, there were no creatures in my graveyard.
Okay, I'm going to pay 2. I'm going to get a fighter class. I may search my library for an equipment card, reveal it, put it in my hand, then shuffle. Do 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 do. Where the fuck is it? Ooh, that's a good one. No.
So what's on top of Cooper's library?
An Edgewall Inn.
Okay.
Why is the card I'm looking for always in like the bottom 5 or 10 of my deck?
It's always how it is. That's just the way the
Or it's at
system
the very
works.
top.
Yeah. It knows. And it's like, you know what?
So
What
it's
a-
okay.
I'm putting this on the bottom. I'm putting this on the top. Deck working against you.
Shuffle my library.
I'm assuming I'm about to be dead here. I don't.
I don't know how dead I can make you, but I'm damn sight gonna try.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so pretty much all I can do is block on the ground with one thing. Or no, I do have a second creature. Thinking of it as a mana source, but it's so I do have 2 creatures. The rest are enchantments down here. I've still got you've got the forest because of the enchantment there that's still active. Okay, yeah. So I have two blockers. Which are willing to die.
They will
in service to the
die
mate.
for me.
Yes.
Hey, sure, Big Bird.
Amara, I have not heard hide nor hair from any of the cats.
I know.
How are they?
I don't know. Everybody's not in here. There's nobody on the tree behind me. There's
I
nobody
was
in
like,
the
it's
tree
so
over here.
quiet.
Yeah. Which makes me wonder.
Colossus hammer.
Did I leave the door open? I was like, where is everybody? Colossus hammer.
That doesn't.
Then I'm going to use Pure Steel Paladin's Metalcraft ability. Equipment I control has equip 0 as long as I control 3 or more artifacts. I have a lot more than 3 artifacts.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go ahead and equip that to... Ooh, this is a hard one.
Give it to a gnome. That'd be so funny.
No, I think I'm going to give it to the Sun Titan.
Oh my god. You know, 1616 Sun Titan.
It's
just a 1616. It's no big deal. So then I got 3 left. Oh, that was an equipment, so I draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, what is that? Is that an evasive maneuver?
Entrapment maneuver.
I love Warhammer cards.
Yeah.
I've never played a day of Warhammer in my life, but those cards are so good.
Yeah, there's so many fun cards.
Flip a duck. It's 4 mana.
If only Tom were in chat to give some treasures.
Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna move to combat.
Tom uses
Welcome
his
to
rewards
combat.
for things.
I'm sitting with 14,000 channel points, but I'm in the game, so
I
I'm
know.
not.
That's always the worst part. I'm like, oh, I can't use any of these points.
Alright, so I'm going to attack. With Aster, who is a 10-4. And Sun Titan, that is a 16-16. Trigger the Sun Titan, bring back a creature, a permanent from my graveyard, mana value 3 or less. Here comes an Impa call.
Blast her and her 3 mana cost.
Yeah, I don't think it triggers because I attacked before I brought it back, so I'm pretty sure it doesn't trigger.
Yeah.
So it's just the 10-4 and the 16-16.
Okay, 10-4 and a 16-16 are none of them, or any of them.
No trample.
Anything?
Nope.
Okay, then.
I'm sorry, the Sun Titan has vigilance.
Okay. So I'm gonna block with my mystery creature and my Nexus. So if they don't
Okay.
have trample, then I'm double blocking and losing these guys.
Okay. And damn it, Astra has first strike, so he doesn't take any damage, so I can't trigger his other ability. That was really stupid of me. You know what? I think I've had enough of this plane. I think I'm gonna roll.
Planechase.
Nope.
The plane
Crash
hasn't
Power
had
Stone.
enough for you.
Nope.
Denied.
Nope. P2.
Reroll.
Nope. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and pass my turn.
Okie dokie. Oh, thank you, Bio. We untap. I am going to draw the Shipwreck Marsh, and my top card is now a Xander's Lounge. Apparently,
Shame you can't cycle it.
I know. Oh, that would be nice. Ugh. Would like to cycle it. Okay, so there's stuff going on. I don't like everything that's happening. I'm going to do my free roll first. Chaos. Whenever we roll this, each player puts the top card of his or her library into his or her graveyard. Okay. Very well. Hey, KJ, what is happening, Raiders? A Badlands. Very well. I guess I will play the Badlands off the top of my deck.
all.
I have an Ozolith on the top of mine.
Ozolith!
I have Kadama's Reach in case anyone needs extra.
Oh, do I? I have a Blood Crypt on top now. Okay. Apparently all my lands are just hanging out here. I don't know what terrible things to do. What is happening, everybody? We are playing Planechase. There's stuff happening. I don't know what to do. I kinda want to do the stupid thing.
Do it.
And I shouldn't do the stupid thing, probably.
No, do it.
Part of me kind of wants to play the Ozolith just so to see what the next card is. Let me see how much mana I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I can make 9 mana. What do we want to do? I think the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna pay 1, 2, and 3. I need certain manas. So, okay. We'll tap these manas. Actually, we'll tap this and leave the Badlands up. Okay, there we go. Swamp, red, have a colorless floating. There we go. I'm going to play Judith, Scourge Diva. Other creatures I control get +1/+0, and whenever a non-token creature I control dies, Judith, the Scourge Diva, deals 1 damage to any target.
Pick those gnomes off.
I'm going to tap my Priest of the Forgotten Gods. I'm going to sacrifice 2 other creatures. Ashnod is going to double that trigger, and any number of target players are going to lose 2 life and sacrifice a creature. So everybody's going to lose 4 life and sacrifice 2 creatures.
Sounds good.
I will sacrifice shock upon shocks. 2 gnomes.
Yeah, you're going to sacrifice some gnomes.
I will sack my 2 burbs.
I am going to...
Actually. Amara, are you sure you want me to sacrifice something?
What's going to happen? Oh.
Because I will make Protean Hulk die.
What cool stuff are you going to go get?
I don't know. A lot of my creatures are mono value 6 or less.
Yes. I still want to do
Okay. Let's do the fun thing. I will sack 1 bird and Protean Hulk.
Okie dokie. I will make 4 black mana and draw 2 cards. Judith is also going to have 2 triggers, so she's going to do 2 damage, and Ashnot will do 2 damage. So everybody's going to take 4, and then...
Is this another 4 beyond the 4 that we already took?
Yeah, this 4 will be going to... 2 will go to Uncle Russ, and 2 will go to Cooper. There we go.
Okay, hold on. So I'm taking 2.
Yeah, so you'll be taking 6 total if you haven't taken the 4 already.
I took 4, so I took 2, and then I'm sacking 1 more creature.
2 creatures total. No more creatures. We're done with creatures. Yeah.
Okay.
You're good. There.
Okay. Sure.
Yep. I'm gonna draw my Blood Crypt, and I will draw a Mayhem Devil. Come on, Mayhem Devil. Where were you just a second ago? Okay, so I have a total of 5 mana. I have 4 black mana and 1 colorless. I'm gonna tap 1, 2, 3, lose 1 life from my mana confluence to make an island, and then tap my Fractured Power Stone. And I'm gonna bring back Terracian Mindbreaker.
Oh darn, Murktide Regent is a 2nd draw.
And then with this 5 mana, let us use 1 black. So we'll go down to 3 black. Tap this for red. We'll use that colorless that's floating and play Mayhem Devil. Oh yeah, and we can still see the top cards. It's a Sear Step Pathway. It's the red black one, the Rakdos one. Step of 3 black mana. That's a lot of black mana. It's not quite enough black mana though to do what I want to do. Oh yeah, you're tapped because you just sacrificed all those things. I already rolled to try to leave this place.
Mara, would you like to know what all I gathered?
Yeah, I would like to know what you gathered.
Okay, let me shuffle a couple times. So, I think I have 2 creatures remaining in my library. Alright, there's that. Top of my library is now a waterlogged grove. So, with the Protean Hulk, we got a Visage Bandit. I may have that ETB as a copy of a creature I control, except it's a shapeshifter rogue in addition to its other types.
That's pretty cool.
Tempest Heart is a 3/4 with trample. Whenever I cast a spell with mono value 5 or greater, I put a +1/+1 counter on it. Good old Steve. An Outcaster Trailblazer. ETB, add 1 mana of any color. Whenever another creature with power 4 or greater ETB is under my control, I draw a card. Talran, the Sky Summoner. Instant or sorcery, I get a 2/2 Drake. Elusive Otter has prowess, and creatures with power less than Elusive Otter's power can't block it. Stormkeld Vanguard. Can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. A Mareleaf Pixie has a nice little mana dork. A Hornlack Whale, Flash, Ward 2, ETB, tapped unless it's my turn, so that will be right there. Ledger Shredder, Murmuring Mystic, Leer, spells can't be countered. Each instant and sorcery card in my graveyard has flashback. The flashback cost is equal to that card's mana cost. Bramble Familiar, 13th Doctor, Kellen, Inquisitive Prodigy, the Sisterhood of Karn, Voracious Varmint.
Is this
Graham? Yeah.
Is this from Protean Hulk?
Yes.
Does Protean Hulk only let you get 6 mana worth of creatures? I do believe.
Is that what it? I thought it was
Yeah.
any number of creature cards with total. Oh, I thought it was all
Yeah.
together. Oh, that's so funny.
It's so good. I was just sitting there. I'm like, this is
There's a lot of
terrifying.
value.
That's why I thought I was like, oh my gosh, no.
I was
okay.
like, we are dead.
Yeah,
I was
that's
like, what is
yeah.
happening? I was like, did I
Oh my
miss it?
goodness.
That's all good.
I'm so sorry. Well, I will grab Lear, and then I will also grab. There was a little one drop in here, the elusive otter. My bad, friends.
Oh no, it's all good. Oh, the planar chaos has gone off, so we will mill the top card when you get the chance.
Okay, I'm just gonna. shuffle
No
everything.
worry. Oh, a marionette master. Okay.
Chromatic Lantern.
Trading post.
Oh, God, I wish I had more mana. I would definitely play that marionette master. Nope, we are also leaving. So
Cool.
I'll let you catch
top
up.
my
real quick.
library, I will mill a Bramble Familiar.
So I'll just leave that on top. Everybody can see it anyway. And then we are going to have a phenomenon happen.
Phenomenon.
Phenomenon.
Oh, you got
Oh,
Exile tomorrow.
yeah. The lighting must have gotten to the point where my lighting isn't right anymore. So we're going to have Chaotic Ether go off. Whenever you encounter it, each blank roll of the planar die is chaos until a player planeswalks away from the plane.
Oh my.
Let's see what we got. Amy's House. When you planeswalk to Amy's house and at the beginning of your upkeep, you may exile a non-land card from your hand with a number of time counters on it equal to its mana value. If it doesn't have Suspend, it gains Suspend. So basically you could just play your whole entire hand with Suspend. Whatever chaos ensues, time travel. Part of me kinda is just like, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna play this Determined Iteration. It's gonna have 2 time counters on it. It'll just be floating off here. I'll make a little thing for it. Okay, so everything can have Suspend. And, what is it? Time travel. Oh my god. And everything is time travel if you don't hit it?
Yes.
Oh my god. Okay, so I
What's
guess
time travel.
so time travel, you can remove a Suspend counter from you can add or subtract a Suspend
Add or
counter.
remove.
Yeah. So I guess everything is time travel, and I have 3 black mana floating here still. So I guess I'll use 1 to roll the planar die. God damn it! Okay, I guess we're going somewhere else.
Oh my
thank
god.
goodness. That sounded like a headache.
Oh, a phenomenon of whenever you encounter the Unleash the Flux, each player sacrifices a non-land permanent, then you flip a coin. If you lose the flip, repeat the process.
What?
Oh, and I have a Mayhem Devil out. Glorious. So I guess we all have to sacrifice a non-land permanent. What do I get rid of?
Wait a second.
Okay, second of burn.
Second or no.
I'm gonna sack Priest of Forgotten Gods, so I'm gonna have 4 triggers. Oh no, Judith. Oh, Mayhem Devil's out. So I will have 4. I'll just give 2 to Russ, 1 to Coop, and 1 to Bio.
Why me?
Wait a minute, what's happening?
Everybody's gonna take 1 damage from sacrificing a creature because of Mayhem Devil. Oh,
I was like, I'm kill on sight, and you're hitting everybody.
I know. I'm gonna draw this. We had a draw
Yes,
card.
so what's the... Okay, so I didn't get a chance to see the actual card.
Oh, it's Unleash the Flux is what we're on right now. I have to flip a coin now. So I'm just gonna keep Tails as mine, and I'll flip it on here.
Okay, so but now, so it's a non-land permanent?
Yes, you have to get a non-land permanent. Yay, I got okay.
Yeah.
Good.
So I can... So you have Scytheclaw back.
Yes.
Oh boy.
And everybody will draw a card from Blue Lore's Redemption. I did not lose, so we're not going to repeat the process. We will go to the next plane.
Okay.
We're going to go to the Panopticon. When you planeswalk to the Panopticon, draw a card. At the beginning of your draw step, draw an additional card. Whenever you roll Chaos, draw a card. I like this one is the most creative plane ever. It's just like, draw a card, draw a card, draw a card.
Okay.
Okay.
Drawing for Panopticon.
Yep.
So we draw the card for the redemption first, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, and then we draw a card for Panopticon.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, and now what?
I go to the end of my main phase. And then I am going to attack these. And the question is, so much gross stuff going on. Bio, I guess I attack you with this 6/4 Teresian Mindbreaker, which will make you mill half your library.
Didn't that just come out?
It has Unearth. So I unearthed it from my graveyard, so it has haste.
Oh, okay.
And then I have to sacrifice it at the end of my turn. And then Blue Lore as Planar Chaos went off, so everybody draw a card.
So should I draw before I mill or mill before I draw, or what?
It's up to you. You make that decision. If you want to draw first, you can.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Draw my card.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Sorry.
23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Nine. So is it half rounded up?
Yes.
Nine, so half. 30. Okay, so 30 cards. Do you care to see them all?
No.
Well, I don't have to read off my deck list to you?
No. And then I have it's a 6/4 coming at you.
Okay, so it's just a regular 6. So 2, 6. Okay, down to 17.
Okie dokie. At the end of my turn, I'm gonna sacrifice my Teresian Mindbreaker to the Altar of Dementia, and then you know what, Cooper, you can discard or mill 6 cards, and this will go into exile because it's leaving the battlefield.
It did its work.
Yep, it did its thing. It's even better when Ashnod's out, though, because then you sack it at the end and make them mill another 12 afterwards. And then because I sacrifice something, I will have 1 damage to deal, so I will deal 1 damage to you, Greg. And then I am officially out of things to do. I will pass my turn. And I've got a discard, so I will discard this. I guess it doesn't really matter. 1, 2, 4. Okay. So, a Watery Grave. And then remember, you draw 2 cards.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it still goes to exile because it's leaving the battlefield the way the Unearth is written. Yeah.
Okay.
They added that extra little part to it, unfortunately.
I have a large sized hand now with all this draw stuff going on. Okay. So So for so there's four mana there because of the twice as much. Yeah. So for 4, I'm going to do Chromatic Lantern. Have 1 left, just because I want to stop worrying about colors. for the rest of this turn, I don't want to have to consider what's going on with the colors. So now they're just mana sources now.
That's why I use the lantern, just because I don't want to. When I'm like playing like 3 colors, I'm like, I don't want to figure this out.
I am going to use. So that's 2 more, so we're up to 3. But then I'm going to spend 2 of it. 1 for Primal Rage. So creatures you control have trample.
Nice.
Then, I am going to play a forest as land for turn. I am. Have anything?
And you do get double mana from mana reflections.
Yep, that's what I've been doing.
Okay.
And don't have anything that's giving me haste for stuff. So is there a point to having Magus back out or not? Because I actually think not. Okay.
As a
So
blocker.
if I'm not doing that, those are my best bets. Okay, so let's see how much mana I have to play with. 1, 2, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Got 16. Or 17. Double check. 17. $17 plus a treasure and a power stone. Okay.
And the Great Henge.
Oh, yep.
So that makes 4.
Yep, so I might as well. Oh, yeah, so it says whenever you tap a permanent, so I'm tapping a permanent, so I'm going to get 4 more.
Green be greenin'.
1. And I'll gain 2 life. Okay. So I'm just trying to see. I need to reserve 3 for this. Ooh. Yeah, I don't want to think too hard.
Yeah.
I think I've got the 2. Okay. How do I want to split that up? Gonna be as glorious as I thought. Sorry, I'm in the weeds.
That's okay.
You're fine.
Just a late night yawn. Don't mind me. I'm old.
Got 3 more. So that's 6, 4, 15. Divvy up. X. So basically, I've got 3 X spells.
Okay.
I'm thinking of how I can maximize their usage. And now I do have Unbound Flourishing, which means when I cast a permanent spell, it contains an X, double the value of X. So, say,
I had honestly forgotten about that card.
Yeah, same.
A lot of like mythics. Oh, if I don't pull them, a lot of times I just don't ever see them.
okay. Maybe I do it all that way. So really, there are 2. So 3 for that. Then 8, 9. So 8 for one and 9 for the other. Okay, with an X of 9, which is going to become 18. Shivan Devastator. Okay. So that's going to come out with it would come out with 18, but it's going to be 36 because of branching evolution.
Now that's a Shiva and Dragon.
Okay. Then with an X of 8, which is going to be 16, I'm doing Song of Totentants. So I'm going to make, with the, so I'm casting that, and then in response, I'm doing display of power and copying it. So it means I'm going to get 36 rats.
36 rats. Excellent.
Okay. So I've got 36 of those. Which are those?
Yeah, if someone gives me a treasure, I can do something really funny.
Hey, chat. Where are your treasures at?
No.
One treasure, chat.
They can't hear us because we're at a commercial.
God damn it.
Okay, I better hurry.
Absolutely not.
So, okay.
Amanda, where are you?
So, I have 36. These I can't use as blockers, but they have haste.
But you need a treasure, somebody.
So I think I think this means that the Shivan has to go at Cooper.
Yeah.
So 36 flying trample at Cooper.
Chat, one treasure.
One treasure.
I'm booking.
And then 18 rats at each of the rest of you.
Okie dokie.
All right. I'm going to crew the Nautiloid ship and block 1, 2, 3, 4 of the rats and take 14 damage.
I will take 17. I will block 1 rat.
Okay, so 17 are surviving, and so then 14.
So it's a 36 dragon.
Oh my
Yes.
God, that's ridiculous.
Yep, with flying haste and trample.
Oh my God, that song of
9.
Totenizon or whatever.
Okay, so this means I still have 31 rats left. They can't block, but they're there if I survive. To another
In
turn.
response, my lands aren't tapped in the appropriate way. I can't do that. Nope, that enters tapped.
Man, I want to make 36 rats. And then just sack them afterwards.
Cool. I can't. Nope, I only have green. Damn it. It's all my blue. I guess I'm just dead. Whatever.
Blast your chat. You're no treasures.
So
Yeah,
that's
it's my fault for leaving 2 forests instead of.
Then I pass.
All right. Untap. Upkeep, draw.
Remember, you draw 2 cards because we're at the Panopticon.
Oh, okay. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. Firstly and foremostly, okay, 2, 3, and a white. I play Lauren, Disciple of History. Whenever ETBs, I return target artifact card from my graveyard to my hand.
So many spiders. But so many spiders.
Well, it would have been 1 spider.
Oh,
but it
okay.
also just would have kept me alive.
Oh, you would have gotten a reacher to block
Bring
the
back
flyer.
Embercleave.
Well, here's the problem. I don't know what I did with Vivian last turn, so either something had reach, or this got exiled last turn, and I don't remember, and it wouldn't be fair to assume.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
All right, so
Embercleave, huh?
first thing I'm going to do is crew the Nautiloid. Then I'm going to move to combat. I'm going to swing all in. Oh, wait, you know what? No. I'm going to pay 1 to attach Skyclaw to Neem Pakal, making her a 2/3. Now I'm swinging all in. 1, 16. It doesn't tap. 17, 18, 19, 20.
That's enough.
30. Wait, do you have any blockers?
No.
Oh, well, shit. Hang on.
You don't have to do all of it to get me out.
Yeah. I just figured that out. All right,
You
so
could
we're
attack
gonna
with your
attack
commander, and you could just attack
16.
with everything else.
Because I've got 31 rats sitting here, but I can't block with them. So
16, 18 at bio, and 5 in the air at Amara, plus 10 from Aster. And we'll move to blockers.
Okay. And Aster has Embercleave, right?
Not yet.
Oh.
yes, in response, I die.
Oh, and the so I'm going to force the block because I'm also attacking with the this guy.
Yeah, that makes sense. I will block with my Mayhem Devil.
I will pay
It's your
2.
commander.
Oh, 2. Put that on Embercleave, making him an 11/11 with first strike, trample, and double strike.
I, in response, will sacrifice this Mayhem Devil to my Altar of Dementia to make you mill 3 cards.
1, 2, and then I have triggers also.
And then I will do 1 damage to your face.
I will take that 1 damage. Because I also make 2 gnomes. Or a gnome.
Yeah, and then I will take that all to the face. Just...
Woo,
I
got there.
You got there. Good game.
Good game.
Everybody was a problem of some sort, and I was just there like, I don't know how I'm dealing with all these people.
Yeah.
I think
No, my deck did the silly things it was designed to do. Since Magus wasn't out, and I didn't have haste, I couldn't give it haste. Because usually the move would be that I could have done copies of the Shivan Dragon if I had Magus working.
I just
yeah.
I just drew Phyrexian Dragon Engine, and I've had Mishra just sitting in my hand. I've never gotten to actually put them together before.
I'll do the meld.
I want to meld them. Good game, everybody.
GG.
Yes.
Yes, I know. Well, I want to thank everybody for joining us. I want to thank everybody for coming and playing with me, because I can't play without all of you, and I appreciate you taking your time to come and play with me. I'm going to let everybody do a little outro real quick while I go find us a place to rate. And Bio, you want to lead us off?
Okay. So, Greg, Bioinformator, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Moxfield, and Bioinformator _actual on Threads and Instagram, and I do hype posts on Twitter for all my streamer friends, and I do box breaks and sometimes put that stuff on to YouTube, and otherwise I'm catching games. So thanks for putting up with my excessive nonsense here. Planechase is like an ideal place for it to end up doing better than usual. Because usually it takes some time to build up to where I can, get get it to stick, and then have a good X spell on hand and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so I'm satisfied with a 36 Shivan Dragon and 31 rats. That's decent.
Yeah, that's not a terrible turn.
Yeah. So that was fun. Sorry I had to take you out first. It was the chat threat. Usually they're ready to jump on that. So
I just wanted to survive a round, but
we all ended up dying.
yeah,
I think everybody was
so
waiting.
after that.
Yeah, I think everybody was just waiting to see who pulled the trigger and just be like, okay, I'm gonna take this person out next. And
so pass priority to Cooper.
Hi everybody, chat. Thanks so much for joining us. I am Cooper Leaf across all social media. It's Leaf, but with 2 E's, because it's actually my first and middle name, and then my fake last name initial.
Love it.
I'm the Rat Colony Friendship Bracelet guy out of Chicago, and yeah, please follow me on Twitch. I just started streaming some cozy little video games, and yeah. Amara, it's always a pleasure.
Oh yes,
I will see you in chat chaos
I
on Tuesday.
It's gonna be so ridiculous. I don't know what I'm gonna play yet. It doesn't really matter.
Dragons.
I might just bring my Phyrexian deck just to let it do its ridiculousness because there's just so many crazy things in it.
I think just bring a deck that chat would have fun, like.
Yeah,
calling.
that's basically what you do, is you just bring something fun that has crazy, weird spells and things that are fun when they go off. It is a blast. It is probably one of my favorite things to do every month. And Uncle Russ, what do you got going on in the world?
Just hanging out. It's doing some the Twitch thing on Saturday, Sunday, doing some arena in the mornings. I am getting back to some Commander content on Friday. I found an LGS. I'm actually going to see if they'll let me stream from there.
Oh, that would be cool.
To get like some paper going. But yeah, thanks for having me. It's always a blast.
Oh yeah, Planechase is always fun, and it kind of just balances everything out. So even if somebody has a really powerful deck, it just kind of, I don't know, everybody's so supercharged that even a bad deck is good. So I want to thank everybody for hanging out with us. We are going to go over to Magic the Dungeoning, who has a whole bunch of our friends over there playing some Magic the Gathering and D&D combined together. And make sure to give everybody here a follow. They're all wonderful members of the community. I love them all. I can't do what I do without them, so yeah. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. I'm going to start this raid. I will be back tomorrow night with Tom. We'll be playing some Magic over on the kitchen, doing those things. Testing out our new decks against each other and just rambling. That's basically our Monday nights. So, everybody, you take care of yourselves, and we will see you tomorrow.
Night.
Night, everybody.